Are you in a long-distance relationship and struggling to make it work? It's tough, but there are ways to keep the love strong, even from miles away. In today's video, we'll share the top 10 keys to making your long-distance relationship not just survive, but thrive. These tips are based on scientific studies and real-life experiences. Don't miss out on learning how to keep the romance alive, no matter how far apart you are. Subscribe to our channel now for more insightful relationship advice. Number 10. Build trust and be trustworthy. Trust is key in any relationship, not just in long-distance ones. Both of you should work on earning and keeping each other's faith. Trust is not just about cheating, it's about being reliable in many ways. Ask yourself, does your partner answer the phone when they say they would? Do they keep their promise to visit you? Do they remember things that are important to you? Do they really listen when you talk? The same questions apply to you too. Are you doing these things for your partner? If both sides work on being trustworthy, it helps the relationship grow strong. It's not just about trusting them, you also need to act in a way that makes you feel worthy of their trust. Number 9. Understand when to check in and not to check up. In long-distance relationships, you don't see what your partner does every day. This can make you a bit more worried about things like cheating, and that's normal. But knowing the difference between checking in and checking up is important. Checking in is about wanting to talk and stay close. Checking up is more about spying and doubting your partner. If you want to talk to your partner, just call or text them. Don't try to check up on them all the time to see what they are doing. This makes your partner feel like you don't trust them. You chose to trust each other in a long-distance relationship. Accept that you can't know everything they are doing. The more comfortable you are with this, the happier both of you will be. Number 8. See the good side and believe it. Being far from your partner can be hard, but also has good points. For example, being apart might make you value each other more. Some studies say that long-distance couples often think more highly of each other. Believing in a positive way can help you in many tough situations in life. It gives you hope and makes you feel like you have some control. Long-distance relationships are the same. Instead of thinking it's bad that you can't be together, consider how being apart can strengthen your relationship. By seeing the distance as a chance to grow and not just as a problem, you can improve the experience for both of you. Number 7. Live your own life too. Long-distance relationships need some giving up of things, but don't give up too much. This can make you feel unhappy later. Sometimes the time apart lasts longer than you thought because of work, money issues, or other life changes. In such cases, you might regret not making friends or doing things you enjoy where you live. Maybe you thought it wasn't worth it because you'd be moving soon, but you could feel stuck and unhappy if that soon turns into years. It's good to look forward to being with your partner, but don't stop living your own life until then. Be active in your own place. Don't stay alone or just pass the time at work. Don't avoid making a community or finding what makes you happy. Live fully every day, whether your partner is there or not. The good part? Doing this can make the time apart feel shorter. Number 6. Don't overplan your time in person. When you are in a long-distance relationship, the time you spend together in person feels very important. But be careful. Trying to do too many things can stress both of you. Some people feel they must make every moment special when they meet. Maybe because they see each other only every few months. They might treat every visit like a special holiday. But remember, a relationship gets strong in small, simple moments too. Watching a movie at home or spending time together can be as important as attending big events or fancy places. Make sure to leave some time free when you visit each other. This relaxed time helps both of you feel more connected and happy, even if you don't do anything special. Number 5. Let the boring details become a connection. Remember, talking well doesn't mean you skip small details about your day. Knowing the little things in your partner's life keeps you connected. Who do they talk to during lunch? What shows or podcasts do they like now? What new food are they trying? How are they changing their room? Who annoys them at work? Don't think that small details are not important to share. You don't have to only talk about small things, but knowing them helps you understand your partner's daily life. This makes you feel like you're part of their day, even when you're far apart. So make sure to include both big and small topics when you talk. This way, you stay close in your hearts, even if you're far away in the distance. Number 4. Focus on quality communication. Some studies say that people in long-distance relationships might actually talk better than those who live close. This could be because you know how important it is to make your talks count when you are far apart. You usually don't waste time on small daily problems, like why someone didn't take out the trash. In a long-distance relationship, you may not talk as often as close couples do, but you can still have high-quality talks. For example, if you talk every night before bed, think about what really matters to you that day and talk about it. You should choose your words carefully because you can't see each other's face or touch. Know that talking on the phone or video calls can't show everything, so plan what you will say to improve your talks. This way you keep the relationship strong no matter how far apart you are. Number 3, use more than just technology to feel close. Technology like video calls and texting has indeed made it easier for long-distance couples to stay in touch, but having something physical from your partner can also make you feel close. Keep an item like a shirt that smells like them or a special gift that reminds you of them. Put it in a place where you can see it often. Getting something you can hold like a funny card, a surprise gift, or a favourite candy can also make you feel happy and closer to your partner. Remember, you don't have to depend only on digital ways to keep your relationship strong. Physical items and surprises can be just as meaningful. Number 2, agree on your goals and what you want in the future. Studies suggest that long-distance relationships are usually better when both people think the separation is temporary. It's easier to deal with the challenges of being apart if you both focus on a future goal, like living together. Problems come when one person is more comfortable with the current situation than the other, or wants to be together in person more urgently. If one person sees the separation as a short-term problem and expects a commitment like getting engaged or moving in together, while the other thinks the long distance might last longer, tension can happen. Both people in the relationship need to be clear about what they want, both now and in the long run, to avoid conflict. Number 1, plan your time carefully. Making time to talk is hard for couples with different routines, like work, school, or living in different time zones. Sometimes a couple follows a schedule just because it's easy, not because it's the best fit for both. Ask yourself questions. When do you feel the best? When can you talk without being rushed? How do you feel about quick text messages? Who has a more flexible timetable? What time of day do you want to connect the most? Who starts the conversation? Do you want a fixed time for talking, or should it change each day? Open communication helps you find a good routine for both. This way you avoid feeling stuck in a schedule that makes anyone unhappy. Thank you for watching today's video on the 10 keys to making a long-distance relationship work. If you found these tips helpful or have any other tips you'd like to share, please leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more relationship advice and tips. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you won't miss our next video.